Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup quarter-final. Today it's Parma against Manchester United. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. High time we headed straight off to Parma. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, there's still a bit to be done in the Champions Cup, but the teams involved are starting to maybe believe that this could be their year to actually lift some silverware. We're in the quarter-finals, Alan.
Yeah, and you get to this stage, you can start to smell the final, can't you? A lot of work to be done, as you say, but a big game here for both sides.
Line up for the home side. This is then the Manchester United lineup. Victor Valdez starts in goal. Chris Smalling starts with Phil Jones in central defence. Angel Di Maria starts with Sami Khedira in the middle. In attack, Robin van Persie partners up front with Wayne Rooney. Parma, they need a better showing and certainly a better result than their last game, that home reverse against Sassuolo.
Yeah, there was a lot wrong with that 1-0 defeat, and the manager would have been busy since. But I think they're going to lose again here.
On the referee, Jean Rabot. Champions Cup quarter-final then, first half underway.
Yeah, huge match, a big atmosphere, and it's the time where you want your big players to produce what they can.
Possession in the midfield area. Got to be. That will be a corner for United. Trying to find Ribery, still in play here. Antonio Nocerino. Free kick against Manchester United. The added time is 4 minutes. Davide Santo. Here's the chance. He's blocked it there. Knocked it away. Great piece of defending. Santo. Doyle. In towards Nocerino. Mata. Could be dangerous. Ribery did well to reach it with the header. It's easy for the goalkeeper to reach it though.
Yeah, just couldn't.
Well, they could be home and hosed now, Alan, really, because a good lead on aggregate. The end of the first half of the second leg of this quarter-final.
Yeah, they're nearly there. They're putting an awful lot of hard yards over the course of these two legs and deservedly in the lead.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless.
Good first half, hoping for something better in the second half. The second half now underway of this Champions Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, it got a little bit cagey at times in that first half, but it might open up as the match wears on.
And here comes an attack from Manchester United. And it's back to him again. Mata. He's gone for goal. Goal here could be absolutely crucial. It would put them in front, of course. Eva Banega. Rafael. And that's good support as they build this attack. And he goes for goal! Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. And that's a corner for Manchester United. Must be! Very close off the top of the bar. Santon. Frank Ribéry. Foul by the Manchester United man. They're booking for Smalling, yellow card. These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Subotic. Antonio Nocerino. Free kick against Manchester United. No difficulty for the ref here because that should be a booking, and it is.
Well, you look at the ref and his view. He was right on top of it, so he knew what he wanted to do there.
Well, the game went on, but I think we're going to go back to that earlier incident and a booking for the player. The referee did play the advantage, which was good to see.
Yeah, you could see the ref had spotted the incident and he wasn't going to let him get away with it.
And we're going to have a double switch now. Eva Banega. Good forward play from them. The keeper can collect this one. Well, there we are. The referee's blown the final whistle. No goals for you today. 0-0 the final score. Well, the way this competition is staged, it's been a long haul, but on aggregate, they are through into the semi-finals.
Yeah, and I think the opposition, the losers, can have no complaints. They were the deserved victors here.
Hello and welcome to the Italian Serie A. Today it's Catania against Parma. It's late in the season, they are top of the table. Can they keep on winning? So without further ado, we're off to Catania. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we're with the Italians today. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. Serie A football for you. Team lineup. This is the away team lineup. Neven Subotic plays with Andrea Bazzali in central defence. Carlos Tevez is the main striker today. Tevez, over late now in the campaign, 16 goals so far, and he's worked hard throughout the first three quarters of the season. A big finish now would help.
It would, and he is one of those players that does work hard nearly every game. He gives you something even if he's not scoring.
He will be determined to do a bit better than in his recent games. He is better than those performances have shown, surely he is.
Yeah, and I think the manager, rightfully so, he's given him another chance, but I've seen over the last couple of weeks confidence has been low.
Well, and what about Parma's chances in this game?
Oh, what a superb run they've had, Martin, over the last 10 games. Really impressive stuff, and as far as the manager's concerned, I think he'll be emphasising the need to just continue that if they possibly can.
Rodri. And the cross coming in. And he's met it with his head. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Nani. Here's the chance. That's the keeper's athleticism there to make that save. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. Comes in strongly. Good tackle on Tevez, and he hasn't been hurt by it. What a chance here. Got to be. There's still a chance after the save. That's really well done. Good defending. Yatabare keeps it going. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. First half then with the scores level, and hard to predict who's going to push on from here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't think either side have played to their full potential. Maybe the manager's influence at half-time can work with one of them.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless.
45 minutes still to go, second half underway. Well, that's a real tussle for the ball there. Lavezzi. Brilliant opening, in with a chance. Very good save and a very clean one as well. The ball didn't bounce off him. Soon for you on EA Sports, our presentation of the Serie A fixture. Parma, they'll be hosting Roma.
Well, given their respective form, I think this is going to be a good game and big 3 points at stake.
We might look back at the end of the match at this decision, one way or another. The scores are level, and on he comes to try and tilt the game his team's way. Antonio Nocerino looking for Tevez. It looked a good cross, but the defender read it well. In with a chance. Terrific work from the keeper to keep the scores level at 0-0. Lavezzi. They've got the corner and they're going to set it up properly. It's a chance to win the match from it. Top-class save and top-class camera work here.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure the striker thought he'd scored there.
Right on top of this, the ref, right to the last. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. The referee has stopped it, and it was, in the end, disappointing in terms of goals. Plenty of entertainment, but a goalless draw. Good game, right to the last kick of the ball, an even contest.
Yeah, I think so.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of Serie A football. Today it's Parma against Roma. A key game coming up this late in the season. The current league leaders take on the side in third place. 3 points, an absolute must for both of them. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. High time we headed straight off to Parma. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game. Parma looking to get more points this time than they did in the last game. They got one, And it was away from home against Catania.
No, I mean, a bit unlucky in the 0-0 draw. His forwards had plenty of chances. I think they'll make amends with a win today.
Line up for the home side. Antonio Nocerino plays with Michael Essien in the middle. In attack, Carlos Tevez starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. Roma's line up for you. Steve Mandanda starts in goal. Trevino starts looking to continue his great form in midfield. In attack, Mattia Destro starts replacing Giuseppe Rossi, who's injured.
There'll be one or two other teams looking on the television, maybe, Martin, whether this third-place team can knock the leaders off their perch. They've got the work cut out because they have shown some impressive form, the leaders so far.
Ramirez. Criticism often we hear it should stay in the dressing room, but it does leak out. We know one of the lads who's not in the team today, been stuck in the reserves. He's not happy. No,
he's never shy in putting his opinion forward, and maybe he'll be thinking or wishing privately that this team loses today.
Loro Leopardi is the match referee. Lavezzi. Got to be. That's not easy to hit the target in these conditions.
No, it's a wet ball, it's a wet surface, and it seemed to skid off his boot there.
Cristobal Joquera. Lavezzi. Antonio Nocerino. Here's Essien. Dangerous moment. That's a penalty. Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Yeah, it was a forwards tackle in many ways, a poor one.
Great penalty.
He's just hit it that hard that the keeper had no chance.
Different angle on it here. Minutes gone, and it's the first goal of this match. Raja Nainggolan. Well, he has a go. Oh, he's had a crack here.
Well, it was all about making the right connection. He just couldn't quite manage it.
Lavezzi. And it's with Tevez. It's a chance! Got to be! Still a chance after that save. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner here. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Something to talk about at half-time, Alan, that penalty incident, and it's helped the team that are leading at the break.
Yeah, there were plenty of people in the crowd supporting the opposing side that didn't feel it was a penalty, but if they look at the replays later, I think they might agree with the ref.
So we reach half-time.
Really heavy clouds here. No sign of a break in the weather, and certainly no sign of a break in the rain. On to the attack now. Regin Nainggolan. Strootman! Excellent block. Roma have a corner. Chance maybe to get back in the game from it. Cristobal Joquera. Carlos Tevez. Opportunity here, in with a chance, and it's a goal here. And that could just pull them away to make sure of the victory. Another angle on it here. And it's 2-0 here. Castan. Return pass. Roma are running out of time here.
Well, I think we're going to see...
In with a chance. Goal!
Goal from Nainggolan, and no thoughts in his mind to blast it. He's just placed it in, side-foot it into the bottom left.
Alan, have another look at this goal. Well, now it's 2-1. Abate. It will be a kick for the goalkeeper, goal kick. And here it is again, Nainggolan's goal.
Well, that's a lovely finish, the way he stroked it in the bottom left-hand corner. A lot of work to do as well from that distance.
Now Ribéry. Cristobal Joquera. Tevez. Ignacio Abate. That final whistle does confirm that they do have a Champions Cup place secured for next season. It's perhaps not what they were aiming for at the start, but it's a pretty good achievement from a long campaign of hard graft.
Yeah, I mean, it means so much, doesn't it, the Champions Cup these days, in terms of prestige and revenue, and you've just got to be in that competition to regard yourself as one of the big fish, and they're in that company now, so brilliant stuff.
Hello and welcome to the Italian Serie A. Today it's Empoli against Parma. It's late in the season, they are top of the table. Can they keep on winning? So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello again, everybody. everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is sitting with me. We've managed to get through the puddles to the commentary position because it is a very wet day.
It is, and as a striker I think we always look forward to it. Defensively you don't, because it's easy to make a mistake, and I think the advantage is with the team attacking. Let's hope for plenty of chances out here.
Line up for the home side. Away side. Davide Santon starts with Ignacio Abate as the wide defenders. Ramirez starts alongside Antonio Nocerino in the middle of the park. In attack, Carlos Tevez starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. And what about Parma's chances in this game?
What a great chance for them. This set of players, top of the table at this stage in the season. Do a bit more of the same now and they'll probably be there.
Tevez, he's done very well to get 17 goals so far, done exceptionally well.
Oh yeah, it's been a quality performance from him from start to finish, and I think he can do even better in the remaining games.
Loro Leopardi is the match referee. Parma in excellent form. They certainly showed it in their home match, their last match against Roma.
Yeah, they did play well in that 2-1 victory, and I think they'll do so again. I fancy them here.
Tevez, news of a goal from Genoa.
It's a goal for Genoa. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Just checking back on the stats for the visitors, Alan. 6 points from their last 5 league games. It's not over-impressive, is it? Here's the chance, and they've scored! And the first goal will be such a boost to them.
A goal from Lavezzi. Well, when it came into him, I wondered if he'd take a touch, but no, first time, and he hit it really hard.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. And the cross is in. It's good work by the defensive player to stop that becoming a real menace to his team. And that tackle's got in the ball. Lavezzi. Now, here is a chance for them. Oh, the referee's given the penalty.
Side for the keeper. Even if he'd got a hand on that, he wouldn't have stopped it, I don't think.
Good look here again by the replay of the goal. Tevez. Oh, he could be in. Tevez in the clear. Got to be. What a good way to score. Well, they came forward like aircraft in formation, didn't they, these players, to make the most of this counter-attack.
Yeah, not just the pace of the players running, it was the pace of the passing and the control as well. It was all spot on.
And the scoreline is 2-1. Let's take another look at it. Tevez's goal.
Yeah, and I don't think the keeper will want to look at this too many times because it's middle of the goal, it's a decent height for him.
Antonio Nocerino. Lavezzi. Here's the chance. It is a goal by that deflection. One more look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different, Alan?
Well, maybe he's half turned away and that didn't help. If he'd have closed it down a bit more bravely, it might have been better.
Alan, have another look at this goal. And it's 3-1, the goals keep on coming. Ramirez. Chance for it, got to be. Oh, fantastic goal.
A goal from Tevez, and he's just decided to put his foot through it. And does he get lucky? I'd prefer to say that he's a really skillful finish into the bottom left.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Well, no shortage of goals today. 4-1. Ninis. Guarente. That will help ease the pressure. And the referee brings the first half to an end. I think as we reflect on the first half, that the manager has said to his players, look, could be a banana skin here, make sure you don't slip on it.
Well, that's quite right, and top marks therefore for their professionalism. They've come out here and they haven't relaxed by any stretch. They've been superb, actually.
So we reach half-time.
Well, away we go for the second half, hoping it'll be a bit more even, to be honest. What a chance here. Well, he has a go. Oh, he's put it into his own net.
Well, it comes with the territory, doesn't it, when you're in that kind of position?
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Well, I've got a lot of sympathy for the forward here, Alan. He's got 2 goals. His job is scoring goals. Hat-tricks make headlines, and he's not going to get the chance to get it.
Well, no, he's not, and giving the manager a bit of a frown, bit of a glance. He's desperate to stay on.
Ninis. Coutinho. In with a chance. Oh, he's kept it out. And it's gone for a corner. defender's read it, but he hasn't had any difficulties dealing with it because he's gone for goal. And the block has been made. Player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Coutinho. Opportunity here, got to be. It's a second goal for him in this game, and another indication of what a good signing he was at the start of the season.
Yeah, you always know what you're going to get with this lad. If he has a bad day, it's normally a 7 out of 10. And he's just decided to hit this one hard and hit it straight. Too much for the keeper.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Terrific contest at 4-3. Makes a challenge here. Lavezzi. And the opponents come in strongly. And there it is over. Well, it has been much more of a match than we expected at the start because the underdogs have performed so proudly.
Yeah, they have. They gave them a run for the money, and I think they'll go back to the dressing room and get a pat on the back from the manager because they did really well out there.